High heat, humidity, and more rain. It's sort of been a rinse and repeat when it comes to the weather. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ann Marie Tiernan.
And I'm Felicia Lawrence. And this is air you can wear, air not for hair.
Definitely not for hair.
I read a lot of Dr. Seuss these days. Angela's here. Is there some relief on the way? It's thick. You can feel it.
It is thick. Very thick, and no relief until the weekend. So we still, yes, have several days, and it's going to get hotter. Those heat index values are going to continue to climb, and we're still tracking those storm chances as well. So pretty active on this Tuesday. We'll get you to radar, and a lot of central Indiana is dry right now. We're keeping a very close eye on that cluster of storms approaching Champaign, Illinois. As I mentioned, locally we're in the clear, but if you live up toward, say, Benton County and even the Lafayette area, we're going to keep an eye on these storms as they get ready to cross the state line. But for now, that's it on radar. However, most of us are under that low-end threat of severe weather for the rest of tonight. We are all dealing with the high heat, high humidity. Feels like temperature in Indianapolis right now is 95. Feels like close to 100 at UIndy. Feels like 98 in Fishers. Feels like the triple digits in a couple of locations, and we expect that trend to continue. Future Track 13 shows that complex out across parts of Illinois moving from west to east, having an impact later this evening. We'll be keeping you updated on any potentially strong to severe thunderstorms. And as we look ahead, both tomorrow and Thursday, we're going weather impact alert days due to the high heat, high humidity, and more storm chances. We'll cover that in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Angela. We'll check back. In the meantime, tonight, Indy's Office of Public Health and Safety could be facing some major changes. That's because City County Councilor Michael Paul Hart says that agency says it needs more oversight, or if not, he threatens that it could lose funding.
Our Ashton Hackman breaks down the proposal and the response from OPHS leaders.
The internal audit revealed problems with how OPHS awarded and managed contracts, showing 90% had missing or incomplete documentation. The audit also found many of those contracts were awarded to vendors with significant connections to current OPHS employees.
People want proof. They want proof that the contracts are being tracked, that invoices are supported. They want proof that vendors are being monitored. Right now, that's not happening.
A proposal Hart plans to introduce Wednesday would require OPHS to create a centralized contract tracking system, require in-person ethics training, and establish an agency monitoring system. Hart says if major oversight isn't added, Council should freeze OPHS funding.
This is making sure that we're not paying for work that isn't hitting the goals that we're expecting.
OPHS Director Andrew Merkley.
Taking funding away, that part of the proposal may be a little bit premature. We were already making changes that the audit highlighted even before it came out.
Hart also wants data showing OPHS programs are delivering results.
For the last 7 years that I've been on the council, they have been unable to provide me a itemized list that says this type of activity has reduced crime X amount, or this type of activity has made improvements in this place by X amount. That hasn't happened.
But Merkley says that data is already available.
Every program that we have has data that is either already public or that can be provided to the counselor. I think if we were to reduce funding, that would mean reduced programming, and I don't know if that was considered when this proposal was created.
Ahead at 6, why Councilor Hart is also taking aim at the city's curfew hours. We'll walk you through some of those changes ahead at 6. In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
Disturbing details tonight about a former deputy fire chief in Morgan County accused of secretly recording video of women and children.
He is now facing a whopping 55 charges, a lengthy list, and it includes voyeurism, child exploitation, and possession of child sex abuse material. Jenny Varnovich now reports on the alleged crimes that went on for years.
According to court documents, Charles Heflin is accused of putting hidden cameras in bedrooms and bathrooms right here at the firehouse, all allegedly recording female firefighters and volunteers without their knowledge.
The probable cause affidavit says Heflin used his position of trust as deputy fire chief of Gregg Township to commit crimes against women and children, dating back to 2021. Investigators say Heflin put hidden cameras disguised as clocks and phone chargers in personal spaces at the fire station, bunk rooms, shower facilities, secretly recording female employees and volunteers while they undressed and bathed, including a 17-year-old. During a 6-month investigation, detectives say they found dozens of videos on Heflin's phone, found even more evidence, including video of a naked child inside his home. That's where detectives arrested Heflin last week. Current leadership at the fire department says they're sickened by the alleged crimes and are supporting the victims.
We feel for him. We would do anything for him. And to the public, we hear you. The only thing we can do is apologize for the actions, know that this is a new administration, and we're going to do better.
During Heflin's arrest, police say he had a gun and resisted, saying he, quote, cannot go to jail, asking the officer to, quote, just give him one bullet. Heflin's girlfriend also faces charges in this case. She's accused of helping him place cameras and get video of women at the firehouse. In Morgan County, Jenny Runovich, 13 News.
A teenager now is in custody for a highway shooting that occurred along I-465.
Now, it happened Wednesday near Allisonville Road. That's when police say 19-year-old Josiah Flowers was driving a gray Dodge Charger and shooting at a black Chevy Tahoe. Well, that Tahoe was later found disabled. The 2 people inside were not hurt. Police arrested Flowers Saturday inside his home. Officers found a handgun, cash, and a large amount of marijuana. And are you ready to dig deeper into your pockets for better roads in Marion County?
That is a big question. It's a proposal that the public is set to weigh in on in a matter of hours. Alex Almanza joins us now live at the Southeast Community Services Building, where this public meeting and feedback session is set to get underway tonight. Alex?
Hey there, in about half an hour, it's going to be the public's first opportunity to weigh in on this proposal. That would raise the registration fees in order to raise money for road infrastructure projects. Now, the plan would increase Marion County's wheel tax and a vehicle excise tax. First, that wheel tax would become a $240 flat fee, and then that excise surtax would become a flat $100 fee. Now, drivers would pay one fee or the other when registering or renewing a vehicle. Now, supporters say the proposal would help raise money for infrastructure projects here in Indianapolis, specifically road repairs. And it's gotten a lot of opposition from the mayor's office, who says that he doesn't want to raise taxes. His administration has been very pushing for no new taxes, but this is kind of that opposition that we're hearing between the council as well as the mayor's office. Now, we're going to hear from multiple community members tonight. They're going to be coming up to the podium, and they're going to be speaking why they feel maybe this might be necessary or why it might not be necessary. So several councilors are going to be here tonight. They'll be talking with the community, and of course at 11 we're going to bring you that full update in terms of what this means for your wallet and what it means for Marion County's roads as we move forward.
All right, Alex Almanza reporting live for us tonight. Thanks. We'll have a recap of what we learned there tonight on 13 News here at 11.